What's up, guys? Well, if you're wondering what am I doing with these many wireless headsets today, well, I'm going to draw a comparison. And I think all this while a lot of people draw comparisons of how do headsets sound, I think it's very important for us also to realize that they're also meant to take calls. And I think it's important for us to know how do microphones of these wireless headsets operate. So for today, for the comparison purpose, I have Samsung Buds. This is 2009 launch. I have Samsung Level, which was launched about 3 years ago, which is also one of the cheapest wireless headset available in the market. And we also have Plantronic professional microphone, Bluetooth microphone, which was launched about 4-5 years ago. Now, all these headsets operate on different Bluetooth technology. For example, this still operates on about Bluetooth 3.2. Samsung Level is Bluetooth 4.2, I guess. And this one, the Samsung Galaxy Buds, operate on the latest Bluetooth 5.0. All right. For us to identify how do they sound, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a phone call to my landline, which is right here, and use the internal call recording of Samsung default application, and then going to do the analysis, how do they sound. Before you hear me in all these microphones, it's very important for you to listen to me carefully to understand whether my voice is sounding more of a robotic or it's more sounding like a natural sound coming out, because all these microphones work on different algorithm and they will have different fundamentals while they function. So to start with, let's start with the most expensive wireless headset, which is Samsung Galaxy Buds. Okay. The sound that you hear now is using the Samsung Galaxy Buds, and my volume is just about normal. And this is generally the volume that I use while talking over the phone. And I'll just keep quiet for a while for you to understand if there is any ambient sound which is captured. By the way, the room is absolutely silent and there's no background sound coming, but just for you to know. All right. For your kind information, this Bluetooth headset has got two microphones, but when I plug both the earphones into my ear, at any given point in time, only one microphone is active. Now, in this condition, I don't know which microphone is active. I can't really analyze that. But if I remove one, by default, the microphone which is active is the one which you are wearing it, because they have sensors. They can identify which one you're wearing it and which one you're not. All right, I think I think you've heard me enough using Samsung Galaxy Buds. Now, the sound that you hear is Samsung Galaxy Level. This is a $50 headset, one of the cheapest wireless headset available in the market. Obviously, this also has one of the best battery backup, lasts for about 8 to 9 hours non-stop of usage. And the best part of this headset I really like is when you're not using it, when you're not on calls, when you're not listening to the music, you just leave it around your neck and it doesn't really bother you. Unlike these Samsung Buds, which you have to always carry a case along and keep it, and there's always a possibility that you may lose one if you don't handle it properly. I think this is like, you pay 3 times less, but very convenient to use. I'm still not sure which voice is better, either this one or this one. I've personally not heard it till date, but after this running this analysis, I'll personally hear it out and then I'm going to share my observation. Okay, just to be fair in the game, by the way, we also going to be using Plantronic headset. This has got 3 microphones inside. Yeah, each microphones are for different functionality. They come from a very high-end algorithm of capturing sound. So let's also hear this. So let me switch this off, Samsung. Perfect. Now the Plantronic one is paired. It's the same call going on. There is no network that I've changed it on this phone call. Now the sound that you're obviously using, again, I need not to mention my volume is the same like I used for all these headsets. I'll just keep quiet for a while for you to understand if there is any ambient sound, which I'm sure in this case there's nothing because it's quiet. So guys, I think I now personally have to hear it. Let me just quickly hear it out and get back to you as to how do they sound. So after listening to my own voice, I think I was the best judge because I could hear my own voice and then figure it out which one sounds better. Starting with Samsung Galaxy Buds, I think this one captured the sound really clear. The bass and the treble was pretty much balanced. However, I could hear a little bit of echo that it captured it, which, considering the fact that the latest technology in it, the algorithm should have cancelled the echo sound that was coming in. I have no reason. The room is empty. Probably it would have captured the echo sound from there. But I think the microphone was sensitive enough to capture my voice. Another observation is that it was still appearing that my sound is far away from the microphone. My voice is, it was very much evident that, I'm using some sort of wireless headset while talking over the phone. It just didn't make me realize that, or get you an impression that the microphone is close to your mouthpiece. So yeah, that's it. Samsung level, I think this has disappointed me. It had a lot of treble. The bass was missing, so it sounded like, it wasn't sounding original sound. Well, it did sound like a $50 headset, and you can't really expect much quality coming out of it. But overall, it did. You could hear me out, and that's what it's meant for. Plantronic headset. I think this headset captured the sound pretty. Bass and treble was pretty much balanced. It did sound that the microphone is pretty much close to my mouth, so it doesn't really give you an impression that somebody is using a microphone or a Bluetooth wireless headset to talk. The biggest problem that I could see in this headset was it was consistently cutting in and out. I don't know why was the connection dropping. Probably because of old Bluetooth technology that was 4 years ago. This technology, and this was paired with a phone which uses Bluetooth 5.0. But having said that, definitely sound-wise, this was much better. But because of the inconsistency in the connection, I would not recommend this. Rest, we are left with these two. I think you're the best judge. You decide which one sounded better. And that's how I will conclude my today's review. But having said that, guys, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I keep doing all these analysis, and there will be future videos which will give you a lot of insights. Till then, you guys have great fun, and see you next time.